Tales retold. Deal with the king. There are times within a person's life when they will curse the limitations of their own human body. While it can perform many actions, there are moments when it is simply not enough. Have you ever tried to swim underwater for long periods of time? Perhaps you have been beaten senseless by a hulking bully. It could be that you are late to your destination. Whatever the reason may be, I can guarantee that you've wished you were stronger or faster, bigger or smaller. You may have wanted to change your appearance at will, or have the ability to perform any other superhuman ability. For years, humans have had to rely on the progression of technology in order for them to lift extremely heavy stuff, or arrive at their destinations hurriedly, and the like. But what if I told you, you could gain these superhuman abilities for yourself? You probably wouldn't believe me. This seems reasonable. As a matter of fact, I would doubt your sanity if you did believe me. But for those whose sanity has slipped, there is a way to be granted with what you wish. The ritual to do so is not particularly difficult. No, the hard part comes afterwards, and for those who have gone through the ritual, have never lived their lives the same way again. The ritual begins with you locating an area in which you would be alone for miles. When you do find such a place, you must fall onto your knees and repeat clearly the phrase, "Let it be known I have forsaken the path of holiness and call upon the king whose throne lies on the sea," twice. If the king has heard you, he will summon himself before you. He will command you to stand and then will ask you your wish. You can ask him for whatever human augmentation you would like, but you can only pick one. Additionally, make sure you speak very clearly. He will then extend his hand. This is an extremely crucial point in the ritual. The extension of his hand is his offering of a handshake. Now, you can decide to withdraw from the deal, in which he will inflict a large cut on your hand. The king does not like those who waste his time. Alternatively, you can accept the deal, in which case you are to shake his hand. Choosing the latter option will instantly grant you whatever it is you wish for, and the king will go back to his throne. This is the end of the ritual. At any point you activate your ability, you will lose a small fragment of your humanity. The smart ones tend to be very economical with their power usage as a result, or at least, they start that way. At some point, anybody who has an ability that surpasses that of other humans tend to end up abusing it. Even though it is through tiny fragmentations, their humanity withers away, inevitably. There will be a time when the person with power subtly, but surely, morphs into a creature that represents their ability and their personality. But the person with the power will not notice this, for they have fallen deep within the recesses of their own foul nature. All those people will know is how to use their power for their advantage. Before long, they have completely mutated into a subhuman beast with no knowledge of who they are and where they came from. They will be slaves of their own power. The first ever case of this deal with the king occurred with a man who grew jealous of his brother's strength. These brothers were the great-grandsons of the man humans refer to as Adam. Furthermore, it is passed down through several books that Adam met with the king, who tricked him into eating a forbidden fruit. To this day, the king continues to make the deal with humans who seek power greater than they can handle, and they continue to transform into unknowledgeable creatures. You've probably seen one before. There are parks called zoos that are dedicated to observing them in the habitat they've had to survive in.